Attention, Bears fans! A bombshell from behind the scenes of training promises to shake the fan base. Strong statements from offensive coach Ben Johnson expose a serious problem beyond quarterback Caleb Williams' difficulties. It is not all the young quarterback's fault. Protection failures by the offensive line might be the real villain behind the difficult start to the season. Get ready to understand the backstage of a team that does not want to hear about defeat and faces a fierce defense led by Dennis Allen, bringing a level of complexity that is putting the offense in check. Welcome! Show your support for the Bears by reaching 100 likes on today's video. Ben Johnson, the Chicago Bears offensive coach, is in the spotlight after recent criticisms of the offensive team's performance during training. The negative focus is on constant failures in the offensive line blocking that have made protecting quarterback Caleb Williams difficult as he adapts to a demanding offensive system. Johnson emphasizes that the issue is not Williams' ability alone, but the poor protection preventing the young quarterback from having time to throw comfortably. The constant pressure from Dennis Allen's defense has been decisive in the challenges faced. Allen, described by Johnson as having a bit of ego, is serious about his defense and pushes his players to make it hard for the offense every play. This intensity makes passing windows significantly smaller, requiring surgical precision from the offense. The defense's tactical complexity and aggressiveness have even surprised other coaches watching Bears practices. The offensive coach reflects that many thought the team improved its offensive line in the offseason, but facts showed otherwise. Johnson honestly admits that protection for the quarterback is far from ideal and is the main reason for the low offensive performance in the first training days. Scramble drills, simulating situations where the quarterback must escape pressure, have become more frequent than desired. In the last practice, this was clear. During the 2-minute drill, Caleb Williams was pressured and forced out of the pocket on 4 consecutive plays, failing to complete passes under pressure. These moments show how poor protection has been an obstacle and hurt the attack's flow. Still, Johnson credits Dennis Allen's defense, highlighting the cohesion and intensity that make the offense's job tougher. Another problem layer involves receivers' positioning and preparation. In the same week, wide receiver Luther Burden faced harsh criticism and was temporarily removed from practice by Johnson for discipline and alignment issues. This scenario reinforces that the offense has multifactorial errors, from the offensive line to communication failures and the young quarterback's difficulty executing under pressure. Despite difficulties, evolutionary steps are clear. Williams has not thrown interceptions since the break, and some plays showed glimpses of potential, including precise passes to DJ Moore on short routes and play action. However, it is unanimous that the offense needs much better protection for these plays to happen more often. The offensive coach remains hopeful that combining the running game with passing can eventually overpower the aggressive, complex defense, especially because the dime defensive formations used in practice will rarely appear with such intensity in games. Thus, through strategies mixing runs and short passes, the offense can establish itself and deliver the wins fans crave. Regarding injuries and returns, some key names return to practice, while others remain out, like Shamar Turner and Bill Murray. These temporary absences also influence offensive line dynamics, potentially contributing to observed protection problems. The coaching staff knows reversing this will be vital for season success. In summary, the Bears' big dilemma is their offensive line's ability to support Caleb Williams. Talent alone is not enough. He needs time and space to operate. Dennis Allen's tough defense demands quick, efficient answers. The team shows resilience, but is far from ideal. Fans have reasons for caution, but hope, as hard work and gradual improvement signal better days ahead. To close, it is clear that the Bears' survival this season depends crucially on protecting the offensive line and Caleb Williams' growth as attack leader. Now it's up to coaching and players to overcome this challenge, show grit, and revive the fans' belief. Now, Bears fans, do you think the problem is really in the offensive line, or is it time to question Caleb Williams' talent? Leave your opinion in the comments. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive content of your favorite team.